Black and muted.
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 Black and
Black
muted.
and muted.
Black and muted.
Hi, and welcome to Black and Muted. Today's subject is single parenthood, breaking the stigma we never talk about. So, would you guys like to open a conversation?
Such a deep topic here. Such a deep topic. All right, then.
Let's
Cool.
talk about the stigma.
What does that mean to what does it mean to you that you and that ladies, like when you hear that, when you even hear the term single mother, what does that mean to you? Because obviously it can have different meanings, I guess, in a sense.
Could be you bringing up your kids by yourself, or you could be also co-parenting because you're still single, but obviously.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I don't know, because I feel like I would have said that before.
Yeah. But it's a different situation.
But I think it depends on how present as well both parents are.
Yes.
Because even in co-parent dynamics, you can still be balanced out.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might not be. And then that's when it's like, you're definitely a single parent and carrying a lot of weight by yourself.
Yeah.
So when it's balanced out, would we still call it single parenthood?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think it's a totally different experience.
I mean, this is what my children's father will tell me. So
Yeah.
I think I've recently had to sit with just how to navigate in a way where he is included more because he wants to be.
Yeah.
And in doing that, I feel like we have a healthy amount of being there together and then, you know, not being apart because we're not together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I feel like single parenthood can...
So would you say you're a single parent then, in that sense?
I guess no. No. I'm a single woman. Parent. And again, am I single?
So that's what I mean by that. What does that mean to you? Because then...
No, 100%.
Because I mean,
I agree with that.
You know, someone might just kind of just simply put it down to, you know, well, you know, you're not with your partner, whoever, and so that makes you a single parent. Just kind of just
Yeah. I
simply
used to
just
kind
put
of say that, to be fair.
that, yeah.
Until I realized, actually...
There's layers to this.
Yeah. It's not as straightforward because there's definitely like a lot of parents, and I say parents because it's not just mothers, it's not just fathers. There's both
Yeah.
who can end up in the situation where the other parent is just not present.
Facts.
Could be that they're not alive.
Facts.
Could be that they're not well. Could be, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it can be vary so many ways where it's like we have to account for the fact that being a single parent does have many layers. It's not straightforward. So, yeah.
But it does still hold a stigma, do you know what I mean? The actual fake
It does, yeah. It does.
Yeah.
I think for me, you know, guys, I know how I am by now. Like stigmas are like, it's ignorance.
Yeah.
That's how I see it mostly.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Because ultimately, I feel like anyone that is put in a position where they are a single parent, they may feel like they're valued less because some people in society can do that and value these people less.
How society paints it out to be, innit?
Yeah,
So-
like you're no longer as valuable because you don't have your complete family unit under one house, whatever not. But I feel like it comes down to the individual always to be above the stigmas and be above like other people's noise.
Yeah.
Because if it was a choice to then not live in the same household, then why did that choice? What fulfilled the reason for that choice, and why is it fulfilling to you?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why is it of worth to the parenthood? Because I find, like, for me in my situation, not living with my children's father is healthy for us because we're able to very much when we're getting along, we can get along really well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously, every relationship has its ups and downs, whether you're together with that person or not. And especially if you have children.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be seasons where it's like sometimes we're not getting along too well, whatever not. But having space does help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
for me personally, I'm quite happy and content in the reality And I feel like for anyone else who chooses it, then it can be liberating. Yeah.
Some people, you can only take them in doses. Little bits at a time.
True.
I mean, or some people just thrive better alone.
Yeah.
I'm that some people.
You think so?
Yeah,
You think you should find better alone?
absolutely.
So that whole single parent connotation, or whatever you want to call it, do you mind that then? Do you mind like
I don't see the projections. I don't have space for that, so I don't know.
Do you feel like you're at a disadvantage?
No.
Because you're raising 2 children by yourself essentially in the home?
No.
No, you don't feel like that puts you at a disadvantage?
No.
Because these are the kind of stigmas that they put on the single parent household.
Well,
They believe that these things happening. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like,
are very
Do you
different.
get it?
Do you know what I mean? As well, so, yeah.
And that's true as well, because you have quite
Yeah.
a huge family, 2 as well.
Yeah.
I have 2 kids. I kind of find that my children even help me more than anything to have structure, to have routine, to have
Yeah.
discipline. Do you know what I mean? Like, if anything, flowing with them
just building
helps
on them
me a
really,
lot.
innit? Like,
Yeah.
And when there's another person in the house, it gets my nerves. So,
Ruins
with
the
all
feng
due
shui.
respect, with all due respect, it's kind of just a thing where it's like I said, I feel like if it's a choice that if something if it's something that you've chosen for yourself, then be proud of it. Like, don't let no one else's ideas of how your life should be outweigh your own choice.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And I also see for my children's father, he thrives very well when he's able to do what he needs to do in his own bubble. And we're still able to show up for our kids. We're still able to, like, you know what I mean? If they have things that they need to do in their school, whatever not, we're there together. So it doesn't really feel really like a single parent thing a lot of the time. Yeah. Just feels like a single woman thing.
Yeah.
But I enjoy autonomy, so.
I like that though. Like, you was like, oh, I like, you find your happiness there. Do you know what I mean? Because mental health is a big factor of it, and if you're not happy, especially living together with the person, you know what I'm saying. So, you've got to be in the right mind to be happy, I guess. But I agree with you. I like to be by myself.
I mean, we're Aquarians.
Yeah, there is that.
We thrive alone. We do.
I do. Yeah. I love it.
But do you find there's challenge? Like, would you say there's any challenge navigating with more children?
Not necessarily, because I had my first just before my 20th birthday. So I guess throughout all my adult life, I've had a child.
You've adjusted to being a mum.
Yeah, I've had a family. Do you know what I mean? Just grew.
That's quite beautiful to hear.
Yeah,
I think we don't get enough of that anymore.
Yeah, definitely. You don't really see it anymore.
No,
it's true.
Like, mothers enjoying the fact that it's just like you said, we've just grew.
Yeah,
Not like, oh, I've got bare kids and
Yeah.
da-da.
no,
You know what I mean? It's
I love
grew.
having a big family. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think also I was the only kid from my mum's side, so I think that was a big factor into it. But I love it. Do you know what I'm saying? See, I've always got time for them. I like my human beings. I like the people that they've turned into. Do you get what I'm saying?
part.
That they've always been. So yeah,
That part.
yeah, I love it. But I'm very like single parent. Like, their dad's not involved at all. And the first 2 share a dad, so they're not even like, they're grown now. Do you know what I mean? So their relationship with their dad is their relationship. It's got nothing to do with me. Where the younger ones don't. He just pops in and out whenever he feels like it. So I'm very much
That's
single
quite
parent.
frustrating.
Yeah. But it's never the stigma of the phase and, like, people using it in a bad way has never affected me. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't care what most people think, to be fair, and I really don't care about society because it's just crap anyway. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no, facts.
and that's the thing. All of these things come from society, but the reason why there are so many single parents these days is because of society. Do you know what I mean? And how our community works and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm very much a single parent. But the only thing that I had a stigma, and not a stigma, but the only thing that actually I felt really embarrassed about and was being a young mum. So that stigma kind of shadowed over me being a young mum. Do you know what I mean? But when I realized that I'm really present and I've given them all the best choices that I could, that went away as well.
Yeah,
So
because you're a great mom.
thank
Yeah.
you.
No, for real. I feel like it comes down to our own efforts
Yeah.
that will outweigh what other people have to say.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
100%.
Like, if I know I'm giving my all to my kids, to myself, to
Yeah.
whatever I'm trying to build for us, I really couldn't care less about what anyone else has to say. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I love that for you.
Yeah. And the thing is as well, like, I do get a lot of compliments about how my kids present themselves out in the world when I'm not about, when they're at the shop. Do you know what I mean? And when I see my mum's friends and they're always like, oh my God, they're so good. And they always say please and thank, like they're so polite.
They've got
And
manners and
so, yeah, like
you've been there.
I built it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
period.
saying?
Yeah.
And I did it by myself.
Go girl. I love it.
So, like, would you say that you've been at a disadvantage then, like doing it by yourself?
Yeah,
Or-
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There's a few. Mainly, I feel like I think I've worried about it more so than it's actually panning out. Do you know what I mean? But my main concern was having boy children and not being able to talk about experiences because my experience as a female is going to be completely different to yours as a male. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like one of the conversations we had before about shaving,
Yeah.
that was a big thing for me. But actually, he's a good boy. Do you know what I mean? And he's managed to navigate through it. And it reminds me of like the 90 kids because we navigated through a lot of shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was a different world, but we navigated through, and he's like that.
capable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't have to hold his hand. I'm like, okay, I'll talk to him about it, and then he'll go off and do his own research. And do you know what I'm saying to you? So I think that was my main, because that's my big one. But so far, so good, to be fair. And then just having the presence of a man around. Do you know what I'm saying to you? I think that also is a big factor because even my children, my girl children and my boy children, our relationship, do you know what I'm saying to you? So my girl relationship is completely different to me and my son's relationship, whereas it'll be the same if their dad was around. Do you know what I mean? That makes sense.
What would you say the challenges are then? Like, what do you think the father presence or male figure presence could have done or do that you haven't achieved?
That's a good question because my mum was a single parent as well. So I don't really have that experience to be like, okay, yeah, I know this. But I don't know. I just feel like, obviously, these are children. Do you know what I mean? These are small human beings that are dependent on us and learn from us because we're mostly their environment for a very long period. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So just having another person to
Balance it.
to balance it out, so it's not, because sometimes, like, you know, when they say your children, things that you don't like about them is you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's things that
It's things about yourself that you need to look at. Yeah.
So it's like my Aquarius daughter.
Wow.
She's got an attitude when she starts, and she's really calm and, do you know what I mean, chill. But as soon as she starts, she's
sassy.
Yeah. Spice. Yeah. And even like more than mine, do you know what I mean? So I'm like, do you know what I mean? If they had somebody else, maybe they would have been a bit more balanced rather than, you know, I'm not saying that all of them, do you know what I mean, would be the same, because they're not all the same anyways.
What's their father like, character-wise?
Really loud. Really loud. He likes to be center of attention. And my kids really don't like that. So they're complete opposite on that side of things. But he's intelligent, do you know what I mean? But he just doesn't have time. So, yeah. So I'm not saying that him being around would have been better, do you know what I mean, per se. But, yeah, a good male
I mean,
role
it could
figure.
have. I don't know. You never know, right?
Girl, we tried.
See, this is the thing. Sometimes I feel like you're really just dealt the cards you're dealt, and you're never handled anything you can't manage. Do you get what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
100%.
ultimately.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a blessing when things are, I guess, more traditionally aligned, where there's two parents in a household. But for some people, I do feel like there is capacity to do what happens within a two-parent household
Yeah.
without the other parent necessarily being there.
Yeah.
Because even sometimes in two-parent households, you do have one parent that's always at work
Yeah, yeah.
and that doesn't actually get time with the kids anyway.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So
Well,
it's
they
like
say God don't burden you more than you can handle. So
facts, and
yeah.
I trust it fully.
Yeah.
So it's like even that to that point, the stigma can't. You know what I mean?
You can't touch it.
For
It's
real.
true.
For
Nah.
real.
And I feel like for me, a lot of the reason why I don't really care as well is because I come from a lot of single mums. Do you know what I mean? Like in the sense of my
Same.
mum and then my nan, her mum. Do you know what I say? They basically done it by themselves. So I think that kind of helped me
That
be
strength,
like,
yeah.
whatever, because I know what their, do you know what I'm saying? I know that what their
You've
strength
lived-
is.
you've
They
seen it.
brought me
Yeah.
up, and you know, so yeah.
I hear you. I do hear you.
But yeah, that sense of independency, like, yeah, it will definitely come from, like, you know what I'm like, I'm always going to say the home. I'm always going to say the home. Do you get me? And obviously, like, how you just highlighted that, you know, you come from, like, single parent households. So you can see that, like, you've seen your mums, you know, go through the struggles. You've seen them kind of, like, rise to it. You've seen them, like, show character, you know, smile in the face of adversity. So for me, it's like you then kind of adopt that in it. So you've seen your mum do it, so you know that it can be done in it. Like even when it's difficult, it struggles, but you've been through hard times, and you can do it. So I just feel like, yeah, definitely, like values come from home. You know what I'm saying?
I think
The
it's
ability to
human survival as well. Do you know what I mean? Because your instinct is always to survive. But when you have children, I feel like that instinct is much stronger. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got your
You
next
know they're there
generation.
to take care
like
of,
you
yeah.
have to make sure they're good. So yeah.
And I guess one of the pros of having come from an environment with single mothers or parents is the fact that you're able to kind of see, or what they weren't able to balance out and give you, you can show up for. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I don't think it's a terrible thing to end up being a single parent. It's just not fair sometimes when you don't have a village or community to, you know, take some weight off your shoulder and whatnot. Because then that's when I've seen people go through it in really harsh ways, and then it becomes resentment towards having kids, and it's like it's not the kid's fault. Do you get what I mean? But this is another reality for some.
That comes down to the person, though. Some people don't like to take accountability
That's a big
for
word.
the choices that they've made. Often, you know, and then it gets so bad that you're even like blaming your children, as you just said, you know, rather than like, you know, just putting your hands up and just kind of just, you know,
Being accountable.
think about the choices that you're actually making. You know,
And also, I guess sometimes character changes. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like some people don't have energy that people want to be around. Like people don't want to stand being around you. Do you get what I mean? And sometimes I feel like it's important then to look in the mirror and be like, okay, why am I not able to build relationships in this way? Why? Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think the problem is necessarily being a single parent. I feel like that's actually a huge blessing in some ways.
Yeah.
Just how it's played out in my own life. But I feel like the problem can be if you don't have support or just another person.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then
Takes
it's
a
like,
village.
it takes a village.
And if it means you have to make your village up,
Make the village.
just do it.
Make the village. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to go out, talk to your neighbor.
Yeah.
I love thy neighbor. I really take to that a lot. Like, don't be afraid to talk to your neighbor and build a community there. Like how they used to do. You know, like I grew up being able to go into all my nan's neighbors' houses and just, you know what I mean? You play around, whatever not. There was never like anything about it. And there's something that I've adopted as well. Like in where I am now, children come through, they come through.
Yeah.
And let them feel safe doing that. You know what I mean? And also, you know that the mothers are busy. Like, you know, in it, like you're in your house, you're cooking, you're doing whatever you're doing. You guarantee another mom's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
At least they know the children's safe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And there's nothing like that there's nothing. Do you know what I mean?
There's not a better blessing.
No,
Yeah.
there's nothing like
Because that's one thing I love. And my children can be outside playing. I know they're going all around and through, but I know they're safe.
yeah.
I know there's adults looking out for them.
We're losing that art though,
No, we're not.
and that's the issue.
We're not losing it.
I believe so.
You think so?
Yeah, that's the issue at the moment. There's not really no community like how it used to be. Not our time anyway. It's completely different. Some people don't even know their next door neighbor. You know.
I would say.
No, it's me.
Next door neighbor,
I would say it comes down to, again, the individuals that we are. Choose to open your heart to other people. Choose to let other people in. Choose to, if you want community, if you value community, choose to create it. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes people are waiting for the thing to be there. And I think especially like since COVID, a lot of people just became like in their shell and not really wanting to connect, not really wanting to get out into the world again. And, you know, for some people that solitude became heaven.
Yeah.
And I get it because it is. But at the same time, if we don't want to operate together, we ain't going to create nothing.
Yeah.
So there's power in unity. And I think choosing unity is where we can kind of break that as well. And I think that breaks a lot of stigma because then you have to really get to know someone else. You don't have to be in their face 24/7, but you have to learn to open your heart a bit to find a mutual ground of respect. You know what I mean? And that's small things that build up relationships. I think people have maybe lost the art of building relationships.
But it's difficult though because it's not like, again, it's not how it used to be, innit? Like it's just you don't even know who the person is next door. The person next door could be a mad person that's just come out and they've just housed them right next door to you in an estate full of like parents and children. Does that make any sense?
Always been the case though. That's the thing.
But it's
always that.
That's always been probably worse before we have now. You can track someone's name and find out if they have a criminal record and if they're on record or things like this.
But I would disagree. You know,
but
what,
also
bro?
trust your spirit.
I would disagree with that because I would say that before there was a lot more places and a lot more things for places for these people to go, whereas now they've stopped a lot of funding in these things. They've cut a lot of these centres. They've turned a lot of these old school places that was shelters, that was places for people to go to, whatnot. They've turned it into housing, and I think with the play centres, things like that, children can't go down to the end of their estate to the local play centre no more and get to know everyone. So now,
Del, do you know like these community centres? Yeah. Back in the days, they were actually run by the community. Because there was no funding. You get it like 70s, 80s. It was the mums that was like, let's get together, and do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was only later, like in the mid 90s, that they actually started getting funding from like council and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's mainly because of disrepair. But it's always, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, I agree. But there is a lot of things happening in my area, but my kids are not interested. They don't want to socialise. Do you know what I mean? They've been doing it all day, and
they've created
that's
that
the last thing. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I think, like you said, if you're gonna know who your neighbour is, it's gonna take you to extend it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like extend the hands out and be like,
But do you really do like it's just not the same. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same. You just you really don't know who is like next door to you.
Do you know something though? Yeah, you don't know. But like I said, people go on record now. You can always look at someone's letter and see their full name and look it up. And if you want to be assured by their background or anything, but also you can read energy and read people enough to know, like, is this person safe? And trust children. Like, children are very quick to energy, sometimes a lot more before us. And if they ain't trying to go near someone, then don't force them near that person.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But there's always telltale signs. I feel like, and also those people tend to not always want to be where there's gathering. Like if it's like you're isolated, you're more of a target than if you're gathered with others that are, do you know what I mean? Like there's 3 people from the block that are cool. They talk to each other regularly. They intertwine. There's one person that's going to look from the outside and be like, oh, well, I can't because then, do you know what I mean? They know there's going to be trouble. But if you're an isolated person, you become a victim because you're now vulnerable. You have no one to talk to. You have no one that they're going to see will come to defend you or back you up. So I feel like it's even more important. it's radically important to more so focus upon the outcome of what you want than what you don't want, and then trust that you can make connections of what you want to outweigh what you don't want to experience or your children to experience. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're right. Like, there's going to be a predator down on every street, probably. Yeah. You can't prevent certain things. But at the same time, you can build relationships that can help be like a fortitude. And I don't know, like, for me, faith is a big thing. Like, trust in the Most High.
Teaching your kids as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Letting them build their own trust. Yeah.
Because they get to a certain point, whether you like it or not, they're going to go to the big bad world. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to explain to them that there are dangers. And, you know, obviously, you know, I love what you said, but sometimes there is situations where it's the person you know, is the family member.
Also, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? It's the family member, or it's like a really close friend.
That is also true.
I
mean, but then that's when it's like, open your mouth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, talk about things. Like, I feel like, again, it comes down to being very radical in certain things. Like, make people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Talk about the things that will make someone uncomfortable. If you notice something small, you're like, oh, talk about it to the other person. Don't go into the habit of, I'm gonna hush and, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of be funny. Open your mouth, because that alone does a lot more for a situation than silence. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's always going to be risk, period. Yeah. But I feel like sometimes the more radical we can be, I feel like it kind of helps. It's like a fortitude.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it. But yeah, you have to build your community, man. That's just what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't think it's there anymore. I just don't think it's there anymore. It's hard to trust, like, hard to even trust your neighbour. They smile in your face. Next thing you know, they're flipping, complaining to the council that you're making noise, but then they're smiling in your face. All this sorts of general stuff, all this sorts of fake stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people don't have no values. They don't have no morals. They don't have no principles. You've gone and put someone that has no principles next to me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You're just trying to live honesty. Like, it's just, yeah, it's gone. I don't even want to get to know you. I don't even want to get to know your daughter. I don't even want your child to get to know my child, because I don't want to be mixing with people like you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not what it used to be, man. It's not what it used to be.
Life is what you
dog
make,
eat dog.
Every
man / woman for themselves.
See me, that's perfect.
You know I'm not going to agree with you. I'm not going to agree with you. No, humanity's missing. And I feel like the first step in building it is ourselves. That's what we need. We need ourselves. If your heart is pure, trust someone else's heart is pure.
Don't go making friends with a maniac. Don't go making friends with a maniac.
You're my friend, so I'm
Taking
a
a leap of
maniac.
faith. You're a maniac.
Might be.
Yeah.
One in every three.
There's one in every three.
You know what I mean? I mean,
Who's the
shit.
maniac here then?
At this point,
Yeah.
I feel like people think it's crazy to do these things, to be truthful, to be, you know what I mean? To be radical against what you believe. And if it goes against the what's it called, the mainstream, or the, you know, the, what's that, when things is a popular thing, whatever not. I think...
and knowing thyself.
Yes.
That's...
Some people don't be fucking with it.
They like that.
No, they don't, because a lot of people are conditioned to otherwise. You know, conditioned to then believe that you have to be a sheep.
Especially for women, it's like, oh, you're a bold woman. Do you know? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I have an opinion or I have experience. Like, that's
my women.
I'm a person.
Yeah. I'm doing what I'm meant to do. But at the end of the day, some people might think, that's crazy behavior. And if you stay away, that's fine. But I know my heart's good. You know what I mean? So don't set your mind already in a way where you're not even going to see no good.
Yeah, it's true. People follow the light. So if you're light and love, it's true though. You find your tribe because people just see
you resonate.
Yeah.
It's not everyone in your street you might talk to, bruv. I might talk to you next door and not the other person next door. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not, life is not that
See, I don't like to leave my
But
house.
saying once
because
again was that though. It was that once again. Once upon a time, it was that. Like my day, it was that. My day, that whole road knew each other. You could go in and out each other's houses, door open all day long. Susie, Michelle, Janet, Jane, Andre, and Simpson.
But like
everyone in
C
there,
said, there
everyone
was
that
also
goes-
risk doing that because it is someone that's mostly familiar to your family that would then be someone that you should be fearful of, right? So it's dealing with humans, but we're gonna have problem.
Yeah. But again, like that's but that's individual case. What I'm saying is in general, I'm saying that's gone. That neighborly, that
But you don't want it back.
community,
You're also saying that.
No, I'm from that. So I tried to create that. Do
It's-
you get me?
it's different because the
I
kids
don't
don't play
understand.
out no more as well. So
All of
where
that.
kids,
All of that.
they force you to kind of like talk to other mums and do you know what I mean, other parents.
yeah,
but then
because
you
you
have
have to. Yeah.
But then do you trust your children outside nowadays? How things are going nowadays? It's very tough.
I trust them in the garden.
You see what I'm saying?
But they can go around in the garden. You can go
Start
to
to
other
let them-
people's garden.
Do you get
I
me?
do,
It's to
but
let them
they're
play
a
out on
crowd.
their estate.
I've got a
With
tribe.
all due respect,
Do you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
My children are not of the age for me to let them on the main road.
yeah.
7 and 3, they cannot go on the main road. If
See?
they're
See?
teenagers,
You see? Now they can't, are they? We was outside, 7 and 3, you was out playing outside in your estate, right at the front
Playing
there.
outside that
You was
free.
playing run out. She was playing we was 7 and 3, we was outside and that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah, the 10-year-olds and whatever, but we was all, we was all one.
But you know what? Maybe
Yeah.
also like, was there older siblings that would look out? And like you said, everyone would talk to each other. Like, because I grew up being able to go outside,
yeah.
but I had cousins that I'd be outside with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone that I grew up with was like family.
Well, me now, I'm the
Till now.
eldest. So from like 8, I was going around Heaton. You get me? I was with my friends and I was walking around Heaton. Like, that's an estate that's like 2 minutes from my house and that. Or sometimes we'll go around another estate like around the corner from me, Brookstone and that, and go and check all the older ones. They'll be all like 14 and 12.
But
and
everyone
that,
would
and
look
these
out
ones
for
and
each
that.
other.
But we're all kind of, but again, and Brookstone, like, I'm like 9, 10, and Brookstone's all 15, 20 minutes from my house. I'm walking across the road, I'm cutting through estates and that, but I was doing that then. You know what I'm trying to say? You wouldn't see that now. You wouldn't see a group of 8-year-olds walking 20 minutes from one estate to
I
the
didn't
other
do that
estate.
myself until a little bit older. I'm not gonna lie.
I hear you still.
Yeah, that's brave.
I hear you still. But that was happening though. Do you get
But
what I'm
also,
trying to say?
I
That was
feel
happening,
like I
though.
was
Do you get what
allowed
I'm trying to say?
downstairs.
Obviously, but
My mum
in
was
happening,
back,
though.
back in the ends, as we'll call it, right? There was a community that was strong because there was generations of adults that
That's what I'm
had
saying,
been.
it's gone. That's what I'm saying. It's gone. That is gone.
I
You
think
can't do
he's
that.
pushing it a bit with a 20-minute walk.
He is, isn't it? It's right around the corner.
Oh,
It felt like 20 minutes. The legs of an
I mean,
8-year-old.
it's 2
The legs of an 8-year-old, mate. It's 20-minute
It's a little
walks, mate.
circle,
Trust
like
me.
5 minutes.
It felt like 20 minutes. But we took 20 minutes
But
to
I
get from
get
here
what
to
you
Brookstone.
mean, where there
But,
was
you
just
know,
the ability
Yeah.
to still like
yeah.
go from your block to
be
the
safe.
next block.
Yeah, you just feel safe as a kid.
But also you had, Again, if we want it to come back, we have to be the people that pioneer it. It's not
Yeah.
going to come back by itself, and it's going to take trust in the unknown.
I've so snitched on myself, by the way. My mum didn't know that. She used to think I'm out the front. These times I'm walking around. Yeah, but again, I'm saying I'm just gonna snitch on myself. But again,
forward it.
but
Yeah,
it's
I know. I hear
different
it.
times.
It's definitely different times. I hear
know?
it. I was talking about being a hustler earlier. I was like, literally, where we had to navigate in the kids of the 90s and 2000s. We had to navigate. We found ways to cut. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, where these kids, I'm having to show my son like on maps a road that's like 10 minutes down the road. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Where I knew my ends. Like the back of my hand. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But again, it's different times. We were outside.
Did you grow up in a single parent household?
Yeah.
Which one?
My
Did you
mum.
live with your mum?
Yeah. But from 9 though, I was with my mum and dad was together until I was like 9. So I had the experience of both, I'd say.
What would you say is the biggest take from that?
What's in which like,
When your parents were in the same home, did you find that more beneficial than when they had parted? Did you notice it because you was quite young and being around the corner?
it's tough to say because again I was young when my parents split up. So when I actually started maturing and growing, I was already in a kind of like a single parent dynamic. When when I've done most of my like learning and understanding. Do you get me? So I was already kind of in that. But what I would say from like, because I probably remember that experience. What I would say, is like, I don't know, man. There's just, I can't speak for everyone in it, but you see, like, there's just something about your dad, like, you know, like, bro, you respect your dad, like, you know, like, you respect him, like, it's not to say, bro, man loves my mum, like, man respects my mum, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, she done everything for me, and, like, yeah, but, like, there's just something about, there's just, I don't know, there's just, like, an aura that, like, do you know what I'm saying?
You know
that,
the
like,
aura is?
this, go on, what is it?
They don't have the workload of seeing you every day.
I don't know, it's not that, though, because my mum and my dad used to work, so, and it was like, my mum does nights, my dad does days. So in the evenings, I'm spending the evenings with my dad, my mum goes to work. She comes home in the morning, takes us to school, whatnot, come home from school, deal with mum for a little bit, till she's getting ready to go to. So to be fair, if they're both working, my nan used to come down from Luton a lot, used to get involved. My aunts come down from Luton, they used to get involved a lot. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? So I wouldn't really say it's that. For me, it's just that male.
You just love your daddy.
Male. Yeah, it's just that male presence. I think that's just what it was. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's just, you know, like, again, like I said, I love my mum. Don't get me wrong. Like, my mum, if she says whatever, I had to listen. Both parents, I had respect for both parents. Do you get me? Both of them was like British, but old school Caribbean in the way that they dealt with things. So, you know, be Cockney, talking Cockney, but then when it comes to serious, Yardie accent, you know, do you get what I'm trying to say? That so you know the difference straight away. You know the different conversation when they're talking Yardie. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like raw, like. But it was all of that. But I would just say that, like, I don't know, there was just an authority there. Like when my mum was telling me off or whatever, cool. But you see when she said, "Oh, I'm gonna tell your dad," just I patterned up. I patterned up. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear it. I was like that with my granddad.
Yeah.
And then, if my mum said we're going to see granddad.
I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, it's just one of them. What I would say though, what I would personally say is that, like, there's certain things in my life that, like, I knew my mum wouldn't understand. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I would say lucky for me, which everyone doesn't have, like, because my family from London is pretty much my dad's side of the family. So to be fair, I was kind of always in and around my dad's family anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? That was always, so I kind of got, my mum never ever made it like, oh, you can't be, like when they split up, my dad bought us a mobile phone. I think he bought us like the 3210s. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It was them days, the 3210 was brand new, bro. He bought it, I think it was like £90 or something like that. He bought me one. Do you get me? He bought my little sister one. She was like, she's 4 years younger than me, so I was 9. She was like 5, maybe. Do you get what I'm saying? But just so so he can contact us directly. But my mum didn't mind. My mum was even like, yes, have your own phone so you can speak to your dad directly. So from early, had a mobile, so I could always kind of go to my dad for do you get what I'm trying to say? So with that, whenever I kind of had an issue, I would just go to my dad's house. And he lived around the corner, like 15 minutes from me, literally. So I would just literally get on my pedal bike, go to my dad's if I needed anything. So I kind of had that. Not everyone has that. You get me? Not everyone has that support network. Not everyone has that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Which I get in it. But for me, I was kind of had the privilege of.
So do you feel like you had a balanced upbringing still, even though they weren't under the same roof at a point?
I say that, you know, as balanced as it could have been. I have to commend them both in it. I feel like they've done the best that they could. And again, the one thing that I would honestly say as well, which I have to respect, especially for like what I see in today's day and age and like what I might go through, experience or whatever or seen, the one thing that they've done is whatever personal issues that they had between them, there was never no point that they used us, that we felt like a pawn. There was never no point that whatever happened between them, my mum never ever made us, you can't see your dad, or, you know, or never. It was always, cool, go to your dad. If anything, my mum used to ring, like I said, when we're acting up, my mum will call my dad and say, yo, listen, come and get your talk to your children, do you get me? So it was never that, do you get me? So, I
love that. Do you feel like there was a difference in their well-being? Did you notice as a kid, maybe your mum being more happier? Was she more stressed? Was your dad happier? Was he more stressed?
Do you know what?
Feels like that.
Hey, I don't even know if I should even say what I want to say. You know, I don't even want to disrespect nobody.
Say it in
No,
the
it
nice
is
way.
though. I would just say, this is what I'm just gonna say. I definitely noticed the difference in both parties. Whether it's positive or negative, I noticed the difference. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I noticed the difference still. Get what I'm saying? And
Was
I
it
also,
positive?
I understand certain things as well. I've grown up to now understand why certain things played out how they played out. They played out just from, you know,
So they were better apart.
if I put myself in certain shoes, how I may have dealt with things, you know, I could kind of understand. But nah, do you know what? Mate, at the end of the day, they was together for however long they was together. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, what? They said they was together, or before they was a good 9 years before they had me. They was together.
Wow.
They've been
It's
with
a
each other
long
they
time.
know each other. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So whatever they've
That's a
gone
long
through, whatever's
relationship.
broken them up, they know like they were done with each other.
Yeah,
Do you get what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to say? Like they've even had two
It was
children in the
healthy to let
meantime.
it be part.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
get it? So they've even had
was
two
time.
children in the meantime, and they're from those days as well, where like your parents kind of stuck together more
Yeah.
times. You know what I'm trying to say? Like that was just a family
next-
thing,
the
innit? Like no matter
generation
what,
before,
yeah,
yeah.
you get it? Like
Sticking through thick and
yeah.
thin.
Listen,
Yeah.
Prison.
Was
See,
he
I
married as well?
nah, he wasn't. Nah,
Okay.
nah, yeah, nah. My mum and dad wasn't married. Nah, then like yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not really. I think that's why I'm not really too like, because I haven't really seen that. Like, it's like
It's not important.
if I do get married, I do. But if not, like, I can do the family thing without it. You know what I'm trying to say? I can do the household thing and not have the marriage, still have the love there. I'm not gonna lie though. I do feel like, if I'm being honest with you though, I do feel like if my dad was living in the house with me directly, I do feel like things would have been a lot more different though.
In a better way.
I don't know if in a better way, I don't know in the worst way, but things would have been different.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, just because like there gets to a point where literally, where I just felt like my mum didn't understand me, even if she did. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because at the end of the day, I'm a child, and do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, she might not understand whatever, but she understands being a child, innit? And that. But for me, then it gets to a point where it's just kind of, I just just felt like, oh, mum, you know, you don't understand what I'm going through, and like, you know what I'm trying to say? You don't know what it's like to be there, and just if you know, like, yeah. And then sometimes it's long to go to your dad for certain things. And sometimes you're brethren, or you just do your own thing. You make your own decisions. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas like, if my dad was in the house, I'm more than likely you'd be able to pick up on certain things. Maybe if even eavesdropping or overhearing certain conversations, then afterwards just come in the room and da. Do you get me? Because yeah, like even like later on, like when I was living with my dad, like, do you get me, before he passed or whatnot, like that used to happen sometimes. There'll be times when like I'll be on the phone, whatever. Then after the conversation's done, you'll be like, you know, like Lala, that was his nickname for me. But Lala, like, let me chat to you quickly. I'll go in the front and be like, oh, like, you know, X, Y, and Z and X, Y, and Z and X, Y, and Z and whatever. And, you know, like, just the reasoning and that, innit? But that's, you get what I'm trying to say? And it's like, yeah, if that had been in the house directly, then certain things that I would have been going on with, he would have been able to see that, yo, you get me? Certain things my mum might not even understood that I'm even going through what I'm going through, because she just, no disrespect to her, but she just doesn't.
Was it
Did you
more
hear
so
that?
due to your like environment while you was going through certain challenges?
Yeah, 100%. So definitely, it's always environment and society. It's always that. Especially where I'm from as well. Like being in Southwark and being in Peckham and that, like definitely, bro. Like you can't even deny. You can't even just deny it. Like not even trying to turn it political or anything like that, but you just can't even deny being black in those kind of community, in those societies. There's one aim. There's what I'm trying to say. They've only got one aim for us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? All these stigmas and all these things that we're talking about now, they put us in these environments to create that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? On purpose. So when you don't meet that stigma, when you go against the grain, they hate it. They hate it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like you've broken the mold. Yeah, man. But yeah.
Would you, for another young brown child that may be growing up in that environment, what advice would you like share to that child?
honestly,
to maybe be stirred differently.
this is what I would just say. Don't be afraid. You got issues, but don't be afraid to talk to people, bro. Even if it's like your friends. You don't even have to be your parents. But even if it's like your friends, it's just someone, like, just make sure that your people around you, you can go to them. Because to be honest with you, who you're around every single day, that's going to be who you kind of fall to in certain times. Let's just have it right. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Let's have it right. Because they're the people that kind of know you, that you feel that knows you in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So make sure that they're solid. And if you don't feel that they're solid in your heart, then just don't even have them around you. You can be all right with them at a distance. You don't have to have them as friends because they're actually dragging you down.
Yeah.
As long as they're around, they're actually dragging you down. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They don't mean you know well. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? And also as well, I would just say just don't be quick to just join circles. And don't be quick to just seek like friendship groups or be popular or anything like that. No, like have your own lane, have your own thing, have your own uniqueness about you that people kind of question or people kind of look upon, because in the early stages, it's going to look a bit like, like, what's he doing? He's doing something different because you're not following everyone else or because you're not being a sheep, because you're doing your own thing, so you look a little bit different. But there's going to be a point when everyone's just been following one person and you just helped that one person who's on their journey, you just helped them thingy, while you 6, 7, 8 are now stuck wherever because you've been living someone else's life instead of living your own. And then when you turn around now, then you see my guy or my girl over there that's been doing her thing from the start, and you've now seen the elevation, the progression by themselves, and you're thinking, oh, damn, why didn't I? Yeah, because you was too busy cussing and making them feel weird, making them feel strange, or making them feel different because they wasn't do your own thing. And you're going to attract people that are also doing that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, naturally. Like, so that's what I would just say, man. Just, yeah. Have your own mind. Have your own mind.
So to wrap up, don't watch the stigmas, basically. Do your own thing and be a
Trust your
leader.
choices.
Literally.
Some good advice this week.
All right. This was an episode of Black and Muted today. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and check us out on socials. And yep, look forward to another episode. See you lot soon.
Love and peace.